Hi there, it's Mallory again. Today we're going to do a spread on Be Lucky on Friday the 13th is what it's called. So we're going to see out of the few decks I haven't used, which tarot deck we're going to use, and then I'll pull some Oracle that we can use for clarification. I've always enjoyed Friday the 13th, so I don't think there's anything unlucky about them. We're doing Tarot of the Dragons. Tarot of the Dragons. I swear I can talk. I just don't talk much in the mornings. So by the time I go to record, it's like my mouth doesn't want to work. Anyways. And then what Oracle decks are we going to use for classification? Classification. To clarify, for clarification, not classification. Talisman Oracle. Okie doke. I'm going to pause it and go prep the decks, and then I'll be back to shuffle and ask questions. Okay, I am back, and I have the decks prepped, ready to go. So now it's just time to pull the cards. Oh, I keep touching the table and making the video shake. I apologize. I'm sorry. Also, I probably should talk a little bit louder. I'll keep that in mind. First question, how can I focus on staying positive all day? Second question, what is my blessing? And third question, can I be adventurous? Fourth question, how do I give more than I take? What helps me expect good things? How do I stay open to opportunity? What helps me see serendipity? And why should I believe in myself? This is for the collective. I know I said I in a lot of those, but this is a collective reading. For the collective, not for me. Maybe also for me, but collective reading. Alright. I gotta get my drink. Okay, I'm back. I got my tea. Again, this is a Be Lucky on Friday the 13th spread, so how can you be lucky on Friday the 13th instead of unlucky? And the first question was, how can I focus on staying positive all day? We got the Sire of Pentacles, so that's the King of Pentacles. Oh, got my shirt in the way. So that's abundance, prosperity, security. Basically, it's knowing where to invest your time and energy. So how can you stay positive all day? Well, know where to put your energy. Don't focus on negative things. Focus on positive things that make you happy, that keep you thinking about good instead of bad luck, you know? Know where to put your energy. Know where to put your focus. And that is on the things that you enjoy and not on the things that bring you down. That's how you can stay positive. By staying focused on the things that are positive. Knowing exactly where to invest your time and your energy. Question number 2 was, what is my blessing? And we got the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles is opportunity, prosperity. It's new ventures. It's a seed of health and wealth and beauty. So it's basically a seed that you plant where you can turn your dreams into reality. That's the Ace of Pentacles. Like all your materialistic dreams, you can turn that into reality with this seed. So that's your blessing. Knowing that you can grow whatever it is that you want as long as you nurture it. As long as you, one, have the idea, plant it, and then actually nurture it. You can get whatever you want as long as you focus your intentions and your time and your care on it. The third question was, can I be adventurous? We got the Ace of Swords, and so that's a yes. You focused on that instead of my face. Don't look in my face. The Ace of Swords is a breakthrough. It's clarity. It's sharpness of the mind. It's mental clarity. So can you be adventurous? Yes. And probably being adventurous would be good for you. It would probably bring you clarity if you go out and do something new. You know, instead of thinking of the same old things and pondering the same old problems, if you go out and do something that you're not used to doing, that's probably really, really, really good for your mind. And honestly, would probably help you with your first question about staying positive all day. Which to mention, I forgot. The bottom of the deck, so the energy of the entire read itself, we got the Fool. And that is new ventures, new beginnings, having a fresh start, a new outlook, you know? So I just feel like those go really well together. The Fool and the Ace of Wands. Just like clarity and breakthrough and, oh, can you be adventurous? Yeah. So it wasn't the Ace of Wands, it was the question, can you be adventurous? Yes. You absolutely can be adventurous. I don't know where to put this deck. There. So otherwise I cover up my questions. Okay. I'm so happy I'm actually flipping over the correct cards this time. I know the last reading I did that I recorded, which it's probably not scheduled yet. It's probably scheduled for a day in the future, but I put all the cards down and I started to read, and then I realized that wasn't the order you laid the cards down in. So that's the wrong answer to the question. It was awful. So at least today I'm on track with that. Thank you for putting up with me when I mess things up. So the fourth question was, how do I give more than I take? And we got the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is hard work, perseverance, attentiveness. It's patience. Basically, how do you give more than you take? And don't rush things. You know, just let things take their time. Like, just let them flow naturally. Don't rush things. And obviously, hard work. So, what was I thinking? Perseverance and attentiveness. Paying attention, one, to other people and other things, you know, instead of just taking from other people, like paying actual attention to their needs, you know. But again, working hard for what you're actually building, focusing on your work, and what you produce and what you can give to the world from your work is how you can give more than you can take. Question number 5. What helps me expect good things? I feel this in a way that others might not interpret the same, but we got the 5 of Pentacles. We have had so many Pentacles. 1, 2, 3, 4 Pentacle cards already. Plus the Fool. Well, that's just a new beginning. But, okay, we got the 5 of Pentacles. It's usually like loss and grief. It's need, poverty, insecurity. I know this book, it has the last paragraph in the description is always like, not like a gut punch, but it hits. So I want to read that last paragraph to you. Also love, this is probably one of my favorite 5 of Pentacles. I like it better than just the people outside the church. Okay. So the last line, not the last line, but the last paragraph in this book for this card says, remember, but for the grace of the great... Oh, what I wanted to say before I even read this was, what I see this as is, the question was, what helps me expect good things? And I think that's remembering that there is loss. You've probably experienced loss. I gotta pause it. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Where was I? I was basically saying, I think that you can... What helps you expect good things is remembering that there's always bad things. Like there's always times of loss and poverty. It's not saying, oh, I expect good things because I've had bad times. Just... I think remembering that there can be bad times helps you to stay positive and hope for the good times. So the paragraph that strikes me in this description says, remember, but for the grace of the great dragon, we all stand on the precipice of ruin. Greed and conceit are the catalysts, eager to tip us over. Help is not offered, yet did you offer when you were flush? Open your eyes and arms. Do what you can while you can. It is a karmic first step that may open doors when bitter winds blow. So also, like, probably being a bit generous can also help you to expect good things. And I'm not saying do good things because you expect good things in return, but do good things because you know that it could always be you on the other, on the receiving end. It could be you who loses and who needs help. I just love that. Again, it's my favorite 5 of Pentacles, I think. Sorry, I got all thrown off. I had to take the dog out, and so I'm cold now. How do I stay open to new opportunities? We got Temperance. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. That's the middle path. It's patience, balance, and finding meaning. So basically, it's taking 2 opposing forces and then mixing them until, like, they become one or just equally. And, well, until they become balanced out. It's literally mixing 2 different liquids until they're the same in each cup. How do I stay open to opportunity? So just walk in that middle path. Not condemning one thing or another. Just knowing that you need both to exist for that middle to exist. I also love that dragon. Is she not gorgeous? Beautiful little feathered dragon. What helps me see serendipity? We got the King of Wands. The King of Wands, he's like the big picture. He's a leader. He's overcoming adversity. He's also like a really daring, so he's brave. But he's full of heart energy. Like he's loving and kind. He's gentle. He's probably like the most earnest and gentle king that there is. The King of Cups is connected to emotions, and he's gentle, but a lot of people think that the King of Cups is also sometimes could possibly be a liar. So, what was the question? What helps me see serendipity? I think it's being earnest and gentle, like what is the word I was just looking for? Give me a second. Humble-ish, in a sense. Like being humble and looking at things with an open heart. Help you to see serendipity. And last card. Why should I believe in myself? We got the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is creation, willpower, inspiration, and desire. I wish it would focus. Essentially, you should believe in yourself because that's how you create the life that you want. That's your willpower. Believing in yourself is how you get things done. It's, yeah. How do you expect to build the life that you want if you don't believe in yourself? And you have the power to manifest and create everything that you want. And all you have to do is believe in yourself. And you can do it. I just feel like this was not a wild reading. I feel like it was strong though, because you got two separate kings, King of Pentacles and the King of Wands, and then so many pentacles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Four Pentacle cards. 4 Pentacle cards. And then you also got Temperance. So you got like Pentacles, which is the earthly materials, and then you got your Wands, which is again fire and creation. It's action, the drive to do things. Seems like a pretty lucky Friday the 13th to me. I don't see you having any issue this Friday the 13th. Why should you? You've got brand new ventures to go on. And heck, the first card we pulled was the King of Pentacles, and I feel like that's super strong. Like having everything that you can materially want and need, all right there at your fingertips. Even though that was the answer to the question, how do you stay positive? And what we focused on there was knowing where to put your attention and your focus. Knowing where to place your focus will lead you to what looks like a ton of pentacles, and with some more creation on the way. But you got to believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, because that's how you manifest the life that you want. I didn't need to grab the Talisman Oracle for anything. What energy can the collective count on this Friday the 13th to support them? What energy can the collective count on to support them this Friday the 13th? We've got safe travel. Are you going somewhere this Friday the 13th? Are you traveling for Valentine's Day? I'm going to read it to you just 'cause. Just 'cause. It says you're on a journey into the unknown. You're in search of a new or expanded understanding of yourself, others, nature, or a higher good. This experience opens your mind and lets you see part of the puzzle you never knew existed. This card can mean it's time to take a pilgrimage, travel abroad, or an inner journey of introspection. This act is of great importance in knowing who you are and the meanings you are looking for. This card can mean a metaphorical journey into your own beliefs. It might be time to discover the constraints of the limiting thoughts we sometimes impose on ourselves. The Arctic Tern, a wise and experienced traveler, will guide you towards the shore. And then the little quote it has at the bottom, it says, I am ready for this journey. Maybe you're taking a journey to believe in yourself so you can start manifesting the life that you want. So you have your creation, your ability to manifest as powerful as it can be. I just keep falling back on that, like that's the biggest question for me in this whole in this whole pool. Okay, I'm gonna end it, or I'm just gonna keep mumbling. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening once again. I love you. Bye.